This message is for my Scorpios. This message is for y'all. So, a message that I was getting about the energy of Scorpio is that you need to change your self concept, or you need to change the way that you see yourself. You need to change the way that you see yourself. There's so many people that love you, they admire you, they are inspired by you, and also heavily influenced by your energy. So I do almost feel this imposter syndrome with y'all, like y'all are everything that y'all think y'all are. But it's like it's time for you to act like it. Walk in it. Walk in that talk. Because you are everything. And I do feel like trauma has made you look at yourself other than who you really are. Okay? Maybe words that people have spoke to you. You know what I'm saying? You're still overcoming those things, something of that nature. But the card that I have for y'all energy is influencer. And I think that's beautiful because, like I said, you do influence people in a positive light, okay? I just feel like if you ever started doing something, then all of a sudden you notice people around you start doing the same thing, that's that shit, okay? But when it comes to this influencer energy, I do feel like whatever social media presence you have, you're just continue to show up, okay? That's what it's giving. Just continue to show up, continue to be yourself. I do see you, if this is what your goal is, you're trying to be a content creator, or it's just something about you sharing your voice more. I do feel like people love you, people appreciate you, and you just got to allow yourself to be seen. So there is this need for balance. Like, yes, work on your goals, work on your projects, but also don't forget to take care of yourself. And just with the difference of these two people, I do feel like, yes, there is this humanness part of you, but then at the same time, you're still not of this world, right? So you do have to do things differently than how other people do them, if that makes sense. Now, for your love life, okay, because I just feel like that was just a general, but for your love life, I'm just feeling like, you know, you still tying up loose ends and closing chapters, okay? And the focus is on self-love and self-worth, okay? And it says love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I do feel like y'all are in this place right now where, first of all, you probably don't like nobody, which I get it, because what the fuck? You don't like anybody. And so you've been focused on you, right? Until you find the connection that has the most chemistry. But until then, it's like I'm in my own bubble. I'm in my own lane. I don't give a fuck about what a nigga say or what a bitch say. Okay, and the confirmation that you have is the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like you're done with this off and on communication. Okay, I'm hearing like something about, it's just, you just need some consistency, and you're done with people who just want to have sex. So you do have new beginnings. You have a new person. I just would say just be careful of meeting someone who they could be everything you want, but they're still showing you signs of inconsistency, or that they're just here for the moment and not long term. Now, if you only care about being with someone temporary, like you don't care, that's on you. But for those of y'all that care, you still got to be careful of people who, it's like they're everything that you want. You might meet someone who's everything that you want. Maybe they're good in finances, they look good, really good conversation, but at the same time, it's just giving immature. I don't know, immature. Maybe they off and on with somebody that they used to be in connection with. So I just feel like pay attention, you know what I'm saying, of that narcissist energy. Like, people want they want access to you, but a lot of people don't know what to do to maintain the connection with you. But I do see y'all needing to still wait for what you want to come in. So if you're not talking to anybody right now, or you don't feel as interested in the options that you do have new options coming in. And you have somebody that's coming in that actually wants a relationship with your ass. And so the energy of that is let go of control, let go of how this shit supposed to go or who was supposed to be. Just kind of live your life, and then you will see. Okay, and let me pull an oracle to close this reading out for y'all. But Scorpios, I just feel like right now you're focusing on closing a cycle, which would make sense because we're still in that 9 energy up until spring, that's our real new year. So I know that like every day leading up to that, you'll feel better and better about your life, about your circumstances. I just feel like right now you're still deading the last of that bullshit. Okay, so this is your card. Oh my God, you can't see it. But it says you aren't supposed to work hard, Scorpio. So I do feel like in regards to what it is that you're working on, I need you to know that you're not meant to work a job. You are meant to secure the bag in other ways. So I do feel like whatever endeavors that you have, which I feel like is more than one, continue to work on those things because those are the things that are bringing you joy. Again, you're not supposed to work hard. So anything that is taxing on your body, you going to a physical workplace, between now and April 1st, I really feel this energy of like your momentum picking up as far as your creativity and you really being confident in terms of the shit you're putting out or what it is you're trying to do, whatever it is. But spirit is like, you're not supposed to work hard. You're not supposed to do things that you don't want to do for money. You are an entrepreneur. You are a very successful one, but I do feel like also your success is, there's success in being seen for you, Scorpio. There's a success in people knowing who you are and what it is that you do. So this is why it was so imperative that you stopped fucking with certain people because they didn't have, like you could have messed with an entrepreneur, right? Somebody who had their own money, they was doing okay for themselves, but it's like they could have been doing way better, if that makes sense. Like making way more money. So I think that's your mindset. Like, I just want more or I deserve more. And you do. Okay, also another message, and mind you, orange. So heavy on your creativity, heavy on the sacral chakra for y'all. But it also says people who are envious of you love you too. Interesting. So I do feel like it's just this balance. I really do feel like y'all don't give a fuck about shit no more. It's a lot of shit that you really did care about that you no longer are giving your energy or attention to. And again, I love that for you, Scorpio.